What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool with the shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the Ville and I move like a dime.
It is pre-meet day. We're going to hit our nice little easy run today. And we're probably some strides. It is very wet out. It's currently like pouring down rain. But it is going to be our little unofficial state meet tomorrow. So, embrace the weather and let's go get it.
Spending money at the club like Sam's. Yes, ma'am. She a little freak on cam, but she don't put this on the ground. Little boys trying to diss on the ground. Hey, I can't switch on
In response to today's weather, Governor Andy Beshear is now declaring a state of emergency in Kentucky.
Close to what you would experience in like a Category 1 hurricane. This is how powerful this storm system is.
Well, good news is we're done. Stride out, stretches, and all that jazz. Bad news is there's 60-mile-an-hour gusts of wind right now. Apparently tornadoes all across, or not all across the state, but in the state. Tornado watches everywhere. And we are on backup power right now. And I think parts of the house have flown off. But besides that, doing pretty good. Still alive. It counts for something. So I guess we gotta hang in there till tomorrow. Meet's still on as of now. So yeah. It is meet day. It is nice and early. I had to get up at 5:30 because our coach wants us down there at 8, which is an hour before the meet starts, but you know, still. So we're gonna head down there, have some fun. I think we go in very highly seated. I think we're 1 in the 4 somehow, 1 seated, and number 2 in the 8. So hopefully we can take home some dubs today. But I'm just gonna go out there, run my hardest, have fun with it. So there we go.
Our mood's been so indigo. Life hits hard. Tired of singing all these blues. Time to break out. Storms in our heart these days. We wanna break through the clouds. Feel the sun on our face. Let me take you away right now where we can free ourselves of the pain. Got wings to carry us away. No more running. Oh baby, no more hurting. Freeing ourselves of the pain. Got wings to carry us away. No more running. Oh baby, no more hurting. You and I were meant to fly. You and I fly. You and I fly. You and I fly. You and I were meant to fly. Eyes to the skies without heads held high. Time to sing a different tone, 'cause we turning the tides. And the storms are in our heart these days. We gotta break through the clouds and feel that sun on our face again. Let me take you right now. We can bring ourselves of the pain. Got wings to carry us away. No more running. Oh baby, no more hurting. Freeing ourselves of the pain. Got wings to carry us away. No more running. Oh baby, no more hurting. You and I were meant to fly. You and I fly.
And that's going to conclude our meet, folks. Let me give a little detail. So 400 went out,
honestly, it kind of shows how like slow that I am at the 200 indoors. I think I ran like 0.4 off my, or no, 0.3 off my 200 from 2 weeks ago in the opening 4 there, and I actually felt pretty good. And the problem was my 4 wasn't as fast as I would have liked, but I'm still happy with it because, you know, in the end, I'm not really a 400 runner. I'm probably gonna be doing it a bit because I think I'm the best on the team with it, but yeah, I'm gonna keep working on that. I kind of got boxed in there, and I had to slow up and then try and go around, and then at the same time, another dude proceeded to try and pass the dude in front of him, so I'm out in lane, like, outside of lane 2, inside of lane 3 kind of area. And I don't know why, but that was the hardest, like, that was the worst I felt after a 400 ever. My head was throbbing, my legs were gone, probably because I just had to work really hard to get around those guys. But, so yeah, ran that. Then we had the 800, like, less than an hour later, which I know less than an hour sounds like a lot of time, but for my legs, apparently wasn't, because I was definitely, luckily I had most of my body back, most of my energy back when we hit there, but you can see it in the final, like, 50 meters of the 800 there, like, where I kind of get snubbed. Because if I wouldn't have run the 4, I think I would have had the kick into me, honestly, to get out there, get under 57, honestly, probably get down to 56. I would have been able to kick a lot harder and probably taken that dub. But, nonetheless, I'm happy. It was a fun meet. The 4x4 was, you know, 4x4. Ran fine there. It's kind of just, you know, 4x4. Nothing special. Thanks for joining me. Next week is New Balance Nationals. We will be racing at least the prelims of the 400 championship. I can't promise the finals because it's gonna be a battle to get there. And then we have the 800 Rising Star. So there's that to look forward to. See ya.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the 2 of us. You and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things